Hello, my little Capricorns. We're going to be doing your reading for September 2024. I'm going to do your regular cards. I'm going to do your astrology. And then I got these badass big deck of Aleister Crowley, Thoth, Egyptian gods. So we'll check that out. Please do not forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and with humor. I'm actually going to add some more cards in over here. I had an extra pile from other readings. My goodness, Capricorn, please do not forget that Capricorn is just your sun sign. You have a moon sign and a rising sign also. If you get a chance, check those out. I love Capricorns. Capricorns are one of my best friends is a super duper duper Capricorn. I have a Capricorn rising best friend. I mean, earth sign. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Virgo. We're total bitches, aren't we? We just say how it is. It is what it is. Fuck it if you don't like it. Capricorn, let's see what your energy is. Okay. Knowledgeable. A lot of male-female interactions. Now, don't forget, these cards were from the 1500s. Tarot-Spells was a medieval game, right? So male-female, I'm not getting into the whole pronoun thing. I'm not getting into the whole gender thing, but I'm just going to say male-female energy, okay? So, you know, let's just call it what it is. Male-female energy. If I say male and female, give me a bad pass. So, yeah. Earlier in the summer, you were kind of just like, you were wavering. You're kind of like, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do good? Do I do bad? Do I go back to my old habits? Capricorn. We tend to get a little in our head. We tend to be, I love Capricorns. I'm going to preface this by saying I fucking love Capricorns so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm a Virgo, but I love Capricorns. We somehow get each other because we're both maverick assholes, right? And I'm going to say that, I'm going to preface that by saying this. Sometimes, Capricorns, you just do whatever the fuck you want to do and you don't really care. Now, it's usually because you're doing it for the greater good or you're doing it to get something else done. And you don't blow off steam really well. So when you blow off steam, you really fucking blow off steam. So that's like the moment that I'm seeing that happened already. So that would have happened in July, August time period where you kind of had the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. And they were kind of like, do the bad thing. And no, don't do the bad thing. You know, I think you went with the good thing. Looking at these cards. Now this is just for all Capricorns. But I think you went with the good thing. It says you put the devil to rest. So any like addictions, basically this is the card of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. You're putting that to the side. You might be growing out of it. You might be going, this doesn't really help me. Like I don't make good choices when I do these things. Any kind of addictive behavior. It can even be shopping. I mean, anything for a dopamine release, right? We get all fucked up. Everybody. Screen time is dopamine release. Sugar is dopamine release. So nobody is really immune. I'm not picking on anybody, especially not Capricorns. But it looks like you went through that. Now, getting into September, which is why you're here. So it's saying don't go on any trips. Did you go on a big trip this summer? If you went on a big trip, like that's done. You're done. You're done doing that. Don't go on any trips. Don't move. Kind of stay put. You were expecting something good to come in. You were expecting a raise, a bonus, somebody to give you something. You were expecting something to come in extra. This could even be extra hours at work. This could be something like that. More of something. You were expecting more of something to come in. I don't know. I can't guarantee that's coming in. I really cannot guarantee that's coming in now. That looks a little shaky. Now, you have the priestess right here in the center, okay? And the priestess is, now, it doesn't matter if you're a male or a female, but the priestess is, I'm just off camera because my hand is itching like crazy. I cleaned a lot today. So don't think I'm doing something weird. I'm just itching my pinky. The high priestess is really telling us that whatever is going to go on, because there is this kind of a little bit of instability because you just made this decision to do only good things. The high priestess is literally saying, stay on your path. You know what you need to do. You already have the knowledge. She has the scroll of knowledge right here. You already have the knowledge of the correct thing to do. So don't veer off path. It might at the time, because Capricorn, you like to get stuff done. You like to be efficient. You like to not fuck around. But it might seem like, okay, if I just do this real quick, I can get it done quicker. No, this is saying stay on your path. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. Now, going into October, please be careful about caretaking other people. I know you are a natural giver and a caretaker. Please be careful about that because it shows you giving too much of yourself, you being too awesome, too great, too magnanimous. You're giving, and then that puts you stressed out, tired, hungry, and in rags. Don't do that in October because that's coming up. November, it just says more of the same. You're going to be doing a lot of the same of these basic activities. You're going to repeat it. You're going to rinse and repeat until you learn your lesson. Okay, Capricorn, let's check your astrology. These are available in my store. If you have not been to my store yet, you got to go over 3,700 5-star reviews. And I have tarot readings over there. I have all sorts of stuff. I have spells, and I have the best products. I'm listing a whole bunch of new stuff. So let's see. So fourth house. Fourth house is definitely all about like where you're at. Okay. It can be about, it's the best way to put it. So it's in the astrological chart, it's literally at the bottom. It's like right there, like boom. It's where you are at. It's where your roots are. It's where you're at mentally. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's at the apex of, so if you have an astrological chart like this, it's at the apex right here where you're starting to go back up. So everything on the bottom is psychology. Everything on the top is what we show the outside of the world, right? So first house, second house, third house, fourth house. It's always right here. So we're just coming out of the darkness. Like, again, it's mimicking this card right here where you're just starting to do new things. You're just starting to make some better decisions. You're always trying to evolve and be a better person. I think we all are, but you're just doing those baby steps where you can get off track really quick. So fourth house is all about that. But what we got here, we got this Pisces sign, which is the sign of, emotionality, which Capricorn, you're not the best at. You tend to stuff your emotions down. You tend to be like, I'm fine. You could cut your arm off and you'd be like, it's fine. It's a flesh wound. Don't worry about it. This is where you're going to have to honor some deeper seated emotional stuff that you really have not been dealing with at all. You're going to have to. I know it sucks. It sucks. I totally get it. Because you not only have this Pisces sign, but then you also have a Venus sign. So this is like a lot of like airy-fairy, flowy, girly, goddessy, doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, energy, okay? It's this really like, crunchy, like smelling like patchouli bullshit that's going on that I guarantee you as a Capricorn fucking hate, okay? But it is what is going to be going on in your September. And if you can just embrace it and go, okay, I got to sing Kumbaya, I got to beat the drum, I got to run around naked in the moonlight, and then I can connect with my inner child, and then I can go. Do that. If you've got to give yourself a task, Capricorn, because I know you do, if you got to give yourself a task and then meet with that inner child and talk about what you got to talk about and then get the fuck out, that's fine. But it's going to happen. So here's the thing. And this is why I love astrology. I love it so much. I love tarot cards. I love all kinds of divination because it's going to happen anyway. So would you rather get in front of it and guide it, or would you rather be a victim to it? Right? Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. I heard you. I knew exactly what you're going to say. So let's check out these Aleister Crowley cards. Please do not forget, right down below is every way to get a hold of me, a million different ways, and all of the links to the store. If you need me, if you want me to be a personal shopper, just text me on that phone number, 484-634-0435. Text me directly, and I'll get right back to you. Oh, I got to move these out of the way. Let's see what Aleister Crowley has to say. Yeah, Ruin, Devil card. Fourth house, you were doing bad stuff before. Now, I'm not saying 5 minutes ago. It could have been 2 years ago. But you knew what you were doing. A lot of red. A lot of fiery stuff. Okay, Prince of Discs. Okay, so these are court cards. Court cards are very communicative. Ruin, it's not a bad card. It's the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is... Okay, so in the classic deck, I wish I could pull it out. I don't have one handy. But this is... Something happened. Again, this could be shit you did 2 years ago coming back to haunt you. This could be stuff now. I don't care. You are basically like, that is in the past. I can't do that anymore. I can't go there anymore. That shit is bad for me. It's not working for me. It's not a good look. Correct. You're correct, Capricorn. So now, where you are currently. Queen of Wands. That bitch got a leopard. I mean, shit. Own it. So this is, you really have to be on top of your game. You're going to start making good decisions. You're going to start flowing energy out. But the Queen of Wands is not here to fuck around. Does she look like she is? No, she's not. She got this crown. Everything's very like fire. It's very intense. So she has the pine cone, which is actually the pineal gland. It is all knowledge. It is knowing. It's this inner wisdom. Okay. It is everything. This is the goddess that's going to come from inside of you, boy, girl, I don't care what you are, and say, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You already know it. Knock it off. Okay, this is what your September is going to be. Now, if you get on that path, you sing Kumbaya, you do the drum circle, you get your tits out, everything's good, you meet with your inner child, then we move on to the Prince of Discs. Things move forward. This is very similar to the Chariot card. And it also has the bull, the world, the staff. Everything is moving forward in tandem. Everything, you kind of grease the wheel doing this Kumbaya stuff. You grease the wheel and then you move forward and you get the things you want. And one of them is money. Discs is always money. So before you can go forward in any of these other things that you need to, I'm glad you ditched the bad stuff. I'm glad you ditched the devil. Okay. But you got to do this Kumbaya stuff to move forward in finances, career, money, all that good stuff. Okay. So there you go, Capricorn, my best friends. I love you so much. Please do not forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments help, all that stuff. Any kind of engagement helps. And please, 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 please visit my store. Please call me for a reading. I love doing readings. I love it so much. I love connecting with you guys. And don't forget, I mix many different tarot cards and astrology in, so you get a really holistic reading. I'll talk to you soon, Capricorn.